How's it going, everybody?
What's up?
Welcome back to the channel. So today is day 2 of our popsicle stick challenge there.
Food lottery.
Food lottery, yes. So it's day 2 of our food lottery. And today is Pepperjack burger. And it's not just what you think. I mean, most people think, oh, okay, you just put Pepperjack cheese on there. We're actually doing it a little bit different. We actually got the recipe from Whataburger when we were living in Houston. And you're basically sauteing onion, red, yellow, and orange bell pepper. So I'll be sauteing that in a 2-quart pan with some butter-flavored Pam. Feel free to use butter, oil, whatever it is you want to use. We just like to use the Pam. And then the burger is just going to be a simple salt and pepper burger. And then we'll top that basically with the Pepperjack cheese, and then the peppers and the onions sauteed. And it'll be going on these nice deli rolls, which we're going to toast in our Ninja down here. We'll actually spray those with a little bit of that butter-flavored Pam too, so they're butter toasted. So come along for the ride. Okay, so obviously step 1 is we need to make the patties, and you can make these however you want. Since we're in an RV and space is kind of a premium, I've just kind of learned to make my burgers actually in the pan. So typically I will just put the meat down in there and just make it into a patty shape. Nothing real special there. We've actually done this before in our Coachman Galleria 24-foot Sprinter van as well, and it seemed to work out real well. We didn't do it with the Pepperjack, but just this process in general worked out real well. So we're using 93% lean ground beef. You can use whatever meat works for you and your budget. I think this meal came out in our grocery shopping list. It came out to about $7.50 for the meal.
Not even that.
Yeah,
It's a little over $7.
Yeah, I mean,
per day.
Yeah, everything averaged out. We just took the $54 and some change and divided it by 7. But in reality, we're going to get a lot more use out of it than that, because we're not going to be using all of the buns today. We're not going to be using all of some of the other stuff we bought. That'll actually hold over into next week. So it's probably less than $7, but we'll just keep it honest and say it's $7.50 per meal. And
This is an integral part
yes,
of the process. Keeping things clean when you are working between different products.
Yes.
Do not touch raw meat and then something else.
Yes.
I mean, unless your intent is to make yourself sick. Just saying.
Okay, so let's pick this up. And again, we're just doing salt and pepper here. You can do this however you want. We like to use the Morton's pink Himalayan salt. And just going to put a little bit of salt on those. And then I always use the coarse black pepper, Walmart special. See a going theme here.
Budget food.
Correct. Okay, so now I'm going to set these over here. And I'm going to go ahead and put these in here.
Because I have already sprayed.
Yes, she has already sprayed. I can smell that fake buttery stink footness.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to start that up first. And of course, she's spraying it directly onto the grill, so that now we have to actually scrub the grill to clean it, rather than spraying it in our hand and then putting it on the grill. But that's okay.
I do the dishes most of the time anyway.
Yeah.
So I will place these in here, and then we can start it when we're ready to make those toasty.
Correct. sizzling goodness. We're thinking, we've been looking around at maybe replacing this cooktop to get a 3-burner ceramic, because you can get the induction. This one's not an induction. And I don't really see the need to get an induction. Our pots and pans will work on either. But I looking at a 3-burner, which is a little bit bigger than this one.
Because that'll come in handy for, larger meals like Thanksgiving and Christmas, where we make a few different sides rather than just one other thing.
Exactly. And they're pretty inexpensive. You can get them at Walmart or Lowe's for about $200. It's a simple 120. Either a plug, in this case with a 3-burner, it's hardwire, which is fine because that's how this guy's wired up. It's also hardwired, and the box is directly underneath the countertop. This is a simple pop out. It's not even screwed in. You just pop it out. We'll just have to make the hole a little bit wider and a little bit longer so that it will drop in there. And we do have the tools for that already, but we're just going to think about it. And this thing's already got a little chip in the glass on the corner. It was that way when we bought it. So yeah, we may just go ahead and do that and get it replaced so that we have a 3-burner area that we can work with. I may actually cut this counter a little bit closer so that I can shift it this way. I don't want to go too far into the back because I like to set my utensils back there when I'm cooking usually. There we go. Yeah, just a little bit of water in this to generate it, because the peppers are quite a bit thicker than the onions.
Well, the onions aren't completely transparent yet.
Yeah, but it's all
translucent.
But they're all supposed to be soggy and sauté-y.
Soft, sautéed, yes.
The peppers are way thicker, so I gotta trick them with some steam.
Make sure you get all the onion off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Ninja will actually put on low broil so that we can get a nice little toasty toast on that. And you can see the burgers just kind of sitting over here, slowly but surely we're chugging away. It's not really a race on that one, because we want to make sure we get the vegetables done first. Now, I know this is sacrilege, folks, but trust me, it'll make sense. Because the size of the buns, I'm basically gonna squish this out. Typically, I would not do this because I want to trap the juices in the burger. But unfortunately, if I don't do this, it will shrink up and the burger will be too small for the patty. And I wanted to cook them at the same time so that we could eat at the same time, because I want to eat too. Julia made awesome dessert for us today too. A new little recipe of chocolate chip cookies with simple ingredients. Three ingredients, right? Chocolate cake, chocolate chips, and egg.
Well, and oil. Half a cup of oil,
So
2 eggs, and 1 cup of chocolate chips added to a chocolate cake mix box.
They are awesome. Mwah. So good, folks.
And
I almost made that my lunch today, but that would have been a really bad idea. Plus we have whipped cream too, so oh yeah. And chocolate covered strawberries. We're pampering ourselves a little bit, so.
we had to use up the chocolate.
Yes, we had to use up the chocolate. That's her excuse. She's sticking to it.
Yep. Plus, we're making dill carrots.
Dill carrots, yes. Because the pickles themselves were not that great. They were Great Value brand, and we normally get Mount Olive. So we got rid of the pickles, but we kept the juice so that we could
Put carrots in it.
Put carrots in it.
Because the baby carrots were drying out, so best way to save them, dump them in that pickle juice.
Pickled carrots are
yum,
awesome.
Yum, yum.
If you guys have never tried it, give it a shot. You need to let them sit in there and stew for a couple of days, though. Don't just put them in there overnight, and then, it takes like
a couple of
3,
days.
4 days, 5 days.
Gotta let that vinegar get in there.
Yeah.
Let that tussin get all up in there.
That nice pickly taste in there.
Yeah.
I think these are just about done. Yep. That's done. Go ahead and turn that off. Just a little bit more water to keep them from burning.
Yeah.
Because I don't want them to burn to the pan. So just enough to keep them. But the burner is off. And now Julia will go ahead and start the Ninja and do the roasty toasty awesome. But see, guys, we're almost there. We are not sure how many minutes in we are. Let me grab my glasses.
15?
Yeah. Yep, 15 minutes and 3 seconds. So, like I said, gonna be about 18 minutes.
Including the 3 minutes it took me to hack up all of the peppers and onions?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ask me how I know these things, folks. I've been doing this really long time. 27 years of marriage, and I've pretty much done the cooking, so. Probably should put just a little bit more of the... Oh, didn't put them away yet. Good. Just a little bit. Just turn the light on that?
No. I wasn't going to turn it on until I got it a little bit.
Yeah, because they won't take long to start changing colors, so...
They are toasty-ing on the outside.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to set these plates side by side. When you guys see the plates, yes, there's fingerprints on them. They're aluminum, so it's impossible to keep those. Yes, it's impossible to keep those looking exactly pristine at all times.
We bought them because they're lightweight and we live in an RV.
Yes.
Oh, that looks delicious!
And, yep, those look perfect. Show them to the people. There you go. Toasted goodness. I'm just putting light pressure on this because they turn into like those little homemade pepperonis where they curl up. So I'm just holding them flat on the skillet so that they will brown evenly. Which in this case, I don't really care if they brown or not. Usually I would, but I don't really care this time.
We are not fancy frou-frou-y. This was less than $3.
Burgers are done. So now, okay. So now we're gonna put you into prep mode here. Show you how we do things. And really, you can top this with whatever sauce you want. You know, ketchup, mustard, pickles. With them being Pepperjack burger, I'll probably just put a small dollop of A1, and I'm sure she probably just wants the ketchup. Or do you want ketchup and mustard?
Just the ketchup is fine.
Yeah.
I am no stranger to pickles on a burger. People might say, too much? No. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I don't know why I bothered with the...
Scoop it off. Okay. Then, next piece. Okay. I didn't do mine as pretty as hers, where it was pre-layered with the pickles and everything, but totally fine. But that's okay. Let's get a couple of pickles. A little bit of A1. A little bit of chips. And voila. Ladies first. Looks like a success, folks.
It's poison.
But that's it. So stay with us for the next video, and we'll be bringing you, what, crunchy tacos tomorrow, which is a little bit of a surprise as to what kind of crunchy tacos. So make sure you watch. Like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Have a great night.